Oh, hi. I've been expecting you. Now that the festivities are over, holidays, I'm sure you're ready for another story and a little conversation with old WoodStone. Grab a seat. I'll be with you in just a moment. Well, WoodStone hopes that you had a wonderful Yule and got everything that the old elf was supposed to bring to you. Winter is one of WoodStone's most favorite times. As I explained to you before, as a child I was denied Christmas. So Christmas is very special. And what I'd like to share with you right now is another Yule story. It's called the Yule Faeries, a winter solstice story. A group of little fairies huddled in their home deep under the roots of an old oak tree. They were safe, snug, in their tiny underground cave, and as you can imagine, it was lined with dandelion fluff and bird feathers and dried moss. Outside, the wind blew cold, the snow fell softly to the ground. "I saw the Sun King today," the fairy named Rose said as she pulled her mossy cloak tighter around her. "He looked so old and tired as he walked off through the forest. What's wrong with him?" The great oak said, "He's dying," answered Daffodil. "Dying? Oh, what can we do now?" Little Meadowgrass began to cry. "If the Sun King dies, our little plant friends will not grow. Birds will not come and sing again. Everything will be winter forever." Lilac, Dandelion, and Elder Blossom tried to comfort their friend. They were all very, very sad. As they huddled together, there was a knock at the door. "Open up, fairies," called out a loud voice. "Why are you hiding instead of joining us in our solstice celebration?" Rose opened the door, and the little gnome Brown Nobby pushed inside. Shaking and glistening, snowflakes fell off of his brown coat, hat, not unlike WoodStone's. "We are too sad to celebrate," Daffodil said, wiping her eyes. "The Sun King is dying. Haven't you heard?" "He is dead, you silly fairies." Brown Nobby's round, dark eyes sparkled with laughter. "Now hurry, or we'll be late for the celebration." "How can you be happy and laughing?" Elder Blossom stamped her little foot and frowned at the gnome. "If the Sun King is dead, there will always be winter. We will never see the sun again." "Silly child," Brown Nobby grabbed Daffodil by the hand and pulled her to her feet. "There is a secret to the winter solstice. Don't you know what it is?" The fairies looked at him in surprise. "Secret? What secret? We're only new little fairies." "You silly gnome, we've never seen solstice celebration before." Come and see, Get your capes and come with me. Brown Nobby danced and jigged around the room. Hurry, hurry, don't be slow. To the sacred grove, through the snow. He danced out of the door and poof, disappeared. What did gnome mean? Rose asked as she gathered up her cloak of dried rose petals, held together with cobwebs and lined with goose down. I don't know, but the lady lives in the sacred grove. Meadowgrass pulled on her hat. Perhaps we should still go see the goddess. She can explain what Brown Nobby was talking about. The fairies left their snug little home and trudged through the snow and toward the sacred grove. The forest was dark, and the only light was of the moon shining through the thick fir branches and the bare limbs of maple. It was very difficult to get through the snow because they were very, very small. As they waded through the wet snow and shivered by the cold wind, they met a fox. "Where are you going, fairies?" the fox asked. "To the sacred grove," they answered. They were cold, shivering. "Climb on my back, and I'll take you there swiftly." The fox knelt down so that the fairies could climb up, and off they raced through the dark. "Listen," the fox said, as they reared and neared the grove of sacred trees. "Someone is singing happy songs, a lot of someones." The beautiful music carried over the cold, still moonlight air. It was the most beautiful music the fairies had ever heard. The fox carried the fairies right to the edge of the stone altar in the center of the grove, and then knelt down. "Look," said Elder Blossom, as they slid to the snow-covered ground. "There is Maiden, and the Mother, and the Old Wise One, and many, many little people. They're all smiling and happy," said Lilac as she looked around at all of the creatures. "All the animals are here too," whispered Daffodil. "Why are they looking at Mother?" The fairies moved closer to the three ladies seated on the stone altar. The Mother held a bundle close in her arms, smiling down. The maiden reached down and took the fairies gently in her hands. She held them close to the Mother so that they could see what she had. A baby. A new little baby. See how he glows? "He is the newborn Sun King," said the maiden, smiling. "But pardon me, WoodStone needs to open the door." Now, who was it? "It was the newborn Sun King," said the maiden, smiling. "But Brown Nobby in the oak tree said that the Sun King was dead," the fairies answered her. "How can this little baby be the Sun King?" That is the secret to winter solstice. The old wise one touched the baby's cheek with her wrinkled hand. Every year, the Sun King must come to the sacred grove during the darkest days of winter, where he dies. I take his spirit to the Mother who gives him new life again. This is the way for all creatures, not just the Sun King. "You mean everything lives and dies and and lives again? The fairies looked down in wonder at the baby Sun King nestled in the arms of Mother. Yes, little ones, answered the old wise one. There is never an end to life, and that is the great mystery secret. Well, that's a delightful little story. So, everything lives and dies and lives again. So be sure, be happy, and come back and see WoodStone again. But before we go, WoodStone's got a little treat for you. A toast. Sorry about the incense. WoodStone got a little carried away with the incense. The season's blessed, and it's not by chance. So I raise my glass the pagan way.
Now that Samhain is over, and the sheep have returned to their homes, and the dead have followed the raven song, no longer among us they roam. The wisdom of our ancient past shows us how to ride the storm. For their tombs they swallowed the rising sun, and the Mabon is always reborn. Reborn, oh. So come all you people, come and sing with me. Join our voices and sing the long nights away. All over the land a chorus of voices will sing for the rising sun on midwinter's day. On midwinter's day. The land may be barren and lifeless, the ground may be frozen and hard, and the rain that fell has now turned to ice, the winter is showing its card. But now the Sun King has rested, and his eyes have returned to the earth. For 3 days the sun has been still in the sky, but the time has now come for his birth. His birth, oh. So come all you people, come and sing with me. Join our voices and sing the long nights away. All over the land a chorus of voices will sing for the rising sun on midwinter's day. On midwinter's day. Some say Jesus was born today. Some say he is the Mabon. Some say he is the Son of God, while others the Son of the Sun. Some may listen in woodland for the call of her, while others they hear the clash of swords, for the old king will return. Return home. So come all you people, come and sing with me. Join our voices and sing the long nights away. All over the land a chorus of voices will sing for the rising sun on midwinter's day. On midwinter's day. sing the long nights away. All over the land a chorus of voices will sing for the rising sun.